heal. First of all, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the viewers who really supported me and really watched my channel. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. In today's episode, I'm going to take the topic as traits of the intuitive people. Actually, and in fact, to be true, we all have that inner voice that speaks volumes to us at various moments while we are dealing with the various individuals, or we are at the special moments or occasions or something like that. But what happens, we do not pay attention at that particular time, because for us it's a very unimportant thing that hardly matters to us. And that is the situation where we really fall into trap, because we are not able to really know about that person, right? So I would say that a simple raise of a brow, the simple shake of a hand really speak volumes of the personality of that person. So in this today's episode, let us see that what traits do these intuitive people have that makes them somewhat different from the normal, right, from the average person. And we should try to inculcate those particular traits, like analyzing the body language of the people, to understand the various gestures of the people, so that we are able to deal with the people and we do not fall into the trap of the situations and the person. So let us watch. Number 1. Believe their gut feelings. Intuitive people can foresee the things that are going to happen. In fact, they can smell them from far away and can also sense whether it's right or wrong. They listen to the inner feelings that people don't pay that much attention to. Any micro moment can send a signal to their brain and the inner self reacts, though it may sound to be illogical at that time to many people. Number 2. They are typically observant of the body language of people. The intuitive people can scan a person in the first meeting itself. In fact, they are bombarded with the information of what type of person he or she is. It's very authentic to know that it's 55% of the body language, 38% of the tone of voice, and 7% of what is actually said that sends signals to an intuitive person. For example, how he or she sits. While sitting, he or she bends forward or backward. How the eyebrows go. The unconscious gestures speak volume, and that normal people don't pay attention to. Number 3. They love and feel deeply. We come across many people who might numb their feelings or may ignore it. But the intuitive people do not only feel the feelings, but rather express it without any inhibitions. They are highly sensitive and don't hold back their emotions, and will not apologize for this humanly trait. And thus, they create a safe place for the other people to express themselves too in a comfortable manner. Number 4. They interpret their dreams. While sleeping, we have 50% of the conscious mind and 50% of the unconscious mind. So when we wake up, we have bits and pieces of dreams while waking up. The intuitive person will try to analyze these dreams to find the relation between the conscious and unconscious minds, and will try to recognize and understand the importance of dreams and the message that might be given through these dreams. Number 5. They can perceive what others are thinking and feeling. I can say that the intuitive people are usually misinterpreted by the people. In fact, nothing defensive, but it's like with these people didn't like a person after meeting them for the first time. They are tagged as judgmental. To be true, there is something that really turns up. They can feel it in their core values. They can feel their energies, and they have the ability to understand immediately the other person, as their mind are alert and can predict outcomes. Number 6. They enjoy solitude, to hear their inner voice. Sometimes people have to slow down to make the various energies of the universe settle down, so that the energy from within, The inner voice from within can speak, and the intuitive people tend to go to a quiet place and reset down to operate at the peak efficiency. Yes, solitude is bliss for them at that time, and sometimes they daydream to reconnect with themselves. Number 7. They are in alignment with the flow of life. Every person comes across the gloomy and the bright phases in their life. A normal person can feel very pessimistic and shut down themselves, never to heal. But intuitive people will feel and will not dwell on negativity. They will flow as their life will flow, with a new vigor and passion as nothing can keep their minds shut for a longer period of time, and they cope up with the blockages of life. Number 8. Intuitive people foster and uphold their creative talents. They follow their heart and they have the willingness to create. I would say it's not always the logical sense in art that captivates people's interest, but sometimes it's illogical aspects that these people fail to explain. The artists, writers all allow their creativity to flow, and they do not question whether it makes sense. They just follow their passions. Number 9. They are empathetic towards people. These people have the ability to connect naturally and effortlessly to the strangers. A bond of trust is felt by another person as the intuitive people try to put themselves in the shoes of other people and thus offer advice and guidance when needed. They can notice the emotions of other people very easily, and thus their non-threatening approach makes them very likable. Number 10. They have inner enlightenment and strength. In other words, we can say mindfulness. These people work on inner strength and enlightenment through meditation, prayers, and try to declutter their minds. This helps them to absorb and process information so that they can make decisions behind which they can stand strongly. Number 11. They overcome fears. They believe that fears don't last. It's just a signal to assess the situation and take necessary steps rather than escaping and ignoring them. Thus, they use their inner wisdom and overcome it with confidence. Let it go and move on. Last but not the least, intuitive people have definite purpose of life. They believe that life has a call that they are destined to answer. They work for it relentlessly, and towards the end, they are able to achieve their mission and purpose of life, overlooking the hurdles and the ingenuine approach of people that don't bother them. Traits of the intuitive people, and I hope by just nurturing, by just focusing on these traits, or by listening to your inner voice, you will be able to understand the people better from now on. So this was all today in today's episode of Deal to Heal. We'll be back again with yet another topic. Keep supporting me and please keep watching. Thank you so much.